and back on her feet. A local woman tells us how she pulled herself out of poverty. The news starts now.
You're watching News 12 Brooklyn.
She's rebounding her life, going from rags to getting a job and providing for her family. Coretta is an award-winning maintenance worker with Phoenix Janitorial Services. She was placed on the job after being homeless with 3 children for years. Company officials rewarded the 36-year-old Brooklyn mom because she excelled at her job for the past 3 years. They say it's a milestone based on where she came from and her transition into the workforce.
My goal was to keep climbing, and I know I could do it. And nobody couldn't tell me I couldn't do it. I did it because I know I could do it.
We put as much energy into her as she put into us, and it paid off. It paid off.
Good story. Bazemore now lives in a studio apartment in East New York. It's the first time in years she's been able to live all on her own. We'll have more on her story in a later newscast right here on 12.
She was in and out of homeless shelters for much of her life, but a Brooklyn mother is now back on her feet with the help of Brooklyn-based job placement programs. Matt Piper has the success story you'll only see on 12.
Having a job, supporting your own self, paying your own bills, before I couldn't pay for nothing.
Coretta Bazemore couldn't be more happy working on a Tuesday morning at this group home in Flatbush. Whether taking out the trash or mopping the floors, it's more than the mother of 3 was doing just 3 years ago. She was homeless and while at a downtown Brooklyn shelter, enrolled in a job training program with the Institute for Community Living, which provides help for those who need it. Bill Carr helped her along the way.
She learned how to take a test. She learned how to dress for an interview.
So she got the janitorial job and appreciates it more with each passing day. Her kids do too.
They're like, Mommy, I'm so proud of you. My son said, I started crying. I was so proud of you, Mommy.
Because of her work ethic, Coretta was recently honored by her co-workers by going from homeless and helpless to working and happy. Her bosses at Phoenix Janitorial say she's someone others can look up to.
We have many others and has started out with struggles, but end up with being success stories.
Coretta does not only work here in Flatbush. This janitorial job pretty much brings her to a different part of Brooklyn every single day. She was a part of the homeless system for much of her life, but now at age 36 with a steady job, she has a new outlook on life.
My goal was to keep climbing, and I know I could do it, and nobody couldn't tell me I couldn't do it.
She now has a place of her own in East New York, and those who helped her get there couldn't be more proud.
We put as much energy into her as she put into us, and it paid off. It paid off.
In Flatbush, Matt Piper, News 12 Brooklyn.
If you know someone who's disabled or homeless who could use job placement help, we can link you up. Just head to news12.com. This brings us to our question of the day. Are there enough programs to help homeless Brooklynites get back on their feet? Weigh in at news12.com or IOTV channel 612. You can also post your answer on Facebook. Just search for News 12 Brooklyn.